Hey YouTube, it's your boy Black Market. I wanted to get a quick video out since it's been about a week or so since my last video. I was doing some traveling and just been caught up the past week, but wanted to review the market. So you can see we're looking at the daily charts on everything. You can definitely see some weakness has came in on the ES futures. We're now below that 21 EMA on the ES. When it comes to the Nasdaq, it looks like Nasdaq has kept us the market a bit strong. They're still above that 21, although they've been weak a bit too. And then we've got the Dow Jones futures or the YM definitely kind of leading the way with that weakness. And you can see too when it comes to the VIX has definitely popped back above that 21 EMA on the daily chart and is headed back up towards that 100 SMA. Looking at the dollar, Dixie, the dollar strong, and you can see now with the carry trade, definitely hedge funds, they're taking off, right? They're taking off that risk. So we've got some weakness there, and the SPY, as on Friday, gap down, and the Qs, of course, in parallel with the NQ, has definitely been the strongest, although they were weak on Friday. So it's still pretty volatile market, and you still want to be careful about how you're trading. Definitely this past week, right? The Fed came out with news on Wednesday about interest rates and just overall market, and it definitely caused some weakness. And then on Friday, we definitely sold off. But you want to keep in mind if you look at the weekly chart for the ES. Um, so if we go to the weekly chart here, you can definitely see that really the market's still overall strong, right? Since we crossed back above that 21, we're still in an uptrend. And if you really think about it and really look at it, we're just pulling back to that 21 EMA around 40.51. So now if we start dipping below that 21 on the weekly, we can definitely see more weakness to come. But right now, I mean, we're really just looking at that pullback to that 21. It probably will feel pretty strong, on the daily chart, and definitely if you're looking on a 4 hour or a 2 hour chart, that pullback will definitely seem pretty crazy. But always look at the bigger picture too. Look at this weekly, right? We're just doing a healthy pullback to that 21. So we'll have to see how the upcoming week is, but definitely wanna always take what the market gives you. So that's what I got for an overall market review. A couple of um, stocks I am looking at here. I'm looking at AMD on the 1 hour right now. You can see if we go to that 1 hour, we got a nice. We had some nice strength, but now we're on that 1 hour chart, and we've got a squeeze forming below the midpoint, and we've got some weakness coming in. So it could be a good play to the downside if there's continued weakness next week. And then if we're going to the daily, I've got MA, so we got a little MasterCard action. MasterCard definitely a nice little squeeze. So that's definitely one to look at if we have continued weakness going into next week and or strength, right? Netflix is another one. If we've got some strength coming in next week, we may fill that gap that we had back in April for Netflix. And then last but not least, we got a little Starbucks. You can see here we've had a bit of a downtrend. We got some weakness with a squeeze, and we've got some selling pressure coming in. So on that daily chart, we could look at a break here around 108 or so. If we break down, we could look for a move down to about 103. So we'll see how things shake out. Going through the sectors real quick, a couple of things you want to keep in mind. We always want the tech sector, which has been the strongest sector as of late, and the semiconductor sector, XSD. We want these sectors to lead the way because they're definitely largest sectors when it comes to a percentage, and they've been the strongest um, sectors as of late. So we'll see how these sectors go. You know, essentially, as these sectors go, the market's probably going to go as well. So if these continue to get weak going into next week, the overall market will probably be weak as well. So we'll see how things shake out. Um, Good luck with the upcoming week for sure. Get that study on this weekend and get prepared for this upcoming Monday. So, anyways, talk with you guys later.